Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Okay, my god, this heat is, awful. It's, really hot, which makes recording a pain in the arse because it's unbearably hot. What I have done is turned up my fan, so hopefully it's not, audible, but if it is, I don't care. I'd rather not melt. Either way, let's continue. I need to turn this bloody thing down. Turnabout Corner. Day 1 investigation. July 18th. Oh, right, yeah, sure. Yeah, I will resume my game. Why not? Load complete. Lovely. Episode 2, Turnabout Corner. This is where the game really begins. What on earth? As long as we draw breath, the Wheel of Fate turns. What on earth? Oh dear. Is that Phoenix? What on earth? Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... Whoa! Whoa! You die. That was pretty cool. Just the intro. That was pretty damn awesome. So, June 15th. Alright, so this was 1 month ago. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, it should have been rock bottom, I'd say, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Right. Whoa. This looks different. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Okay, Justice. Time to stop trembling. Oh, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Oh, it's her again. Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess... defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me, defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. But what are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend. No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright & Co. law office is right. Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. Oh. Hello, sir. Please, pick a card. Oh my. And then the locket. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice. Attorney at Law. Oh, okay, this is different. This is pretty cool. I actually don't mind how it looks. Like, the layout of everything. Because obviously there's not a second screen. I think I like it more than I do, how it looks on the DS. Either way, I can examine the, surrounding. What is this? Spaghetti in a floating fork. Ooh! Whoa! That fork is floating. Not. Why do they have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real, that's when I knew. Someday, I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. Sure. Oh shit. An old, sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favourite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's gotta be well over 100. How rude. Wait, could you read my thoughts? I'm just looking around like, what else could I examine? There isn't much. Wait, is this the same plant? I can't remember what it was called. Don't touch Mr. Charlie. It definitely was not called that. Mr. Charlie. He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. Was he called that? He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. Alright. I think I've examined enough. Let's have a word. So the Wright Talent Agency, Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright. Okay, let's talk about the talent agency, I suppose. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago, when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people. Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. A talent agency where you need no talent. Brilliant. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic. I'll give you that. Trucy Wright. So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter. That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? No. I'm in charge of this whole office too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. Wait, what? He had her when he was 18? He can't have. There was no mention of her. And he was well over 18 in every of the previous games. I'm pretty sure the first game he was like 26? 24? He was in his 20s, I know that much. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. Alright, Phoenix Wright. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Huh? You knew about that? Not the details. I remember the news though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy. Right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. What? The hospital? Yeah. He's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right. Well, I'll be going now, and I'll, give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. Alright. What on earth? What the fuck? That's a lot of CDs. Or are they DVDs? Probably DVDs. Okay, is he watching The Steel Samurai? So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh god, it's this guy again. Jesus. Eh? Visitors, are you? Hmm? Yeah. Are you the doctor? Yep. Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh god, don't do those. That's just creepy. Oh, hey there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town? Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. What a creepo. Jesus. Well, what an odd bird that guy was. That's putting it mildly. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. Oh, I can examine stuff. Wait a minute. Is this the Steel Samurai? It definitely looks like him. What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's this... Oh, Sniffling Samurai. Of course it would be. His bugger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah, try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Okay, your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Fair's fair. Is this the grape juice? Ah, Daddy, you snuck some grape juice in again. The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh. Deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. I switched the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. God, it makes it... If that was actually alcohol, Phoenix would look like such an alcoholic. Jesus. I suppose it's a good thing that it's just grape juice. Now let's have a word. Right, so what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit and... You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head. Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. He really is as lucky as they say. Yeah, like when he fell off a bridge. And only came out with a cold. About Trucy. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And... she's so big. Not fat, but, you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Aww. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. That's no fun, though. Right, the talent agency. So, why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come to the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So, you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school, again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us? Polly? Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. What on earth, our client? Alright, so who's the client? Ah, yes. Here. Take a look at the map and I'll explain. Whoa. Okay. Last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. Ooh, fancy. I was going to that... Is it Indochine pasta joint? Al dente's. I play piano there, of course. Yes, of course. That's when it happened. Oh, so it was him. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. Oh, pardon me. The car sped off in this direction. Right. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you've found the guy, I intend to sue him. Oh, bloody hell. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. You got it. Okay, so it was right at People Park, I guess. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So, he's going to make me investigate this after all. Nice, we got a map. Alright. So, back to the office, I guess. Yeah, to the talent agency. Here we go. Where's this client, then? Alright. Hey, hey, hey! How long you plan on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning! Oh! Hey there, Trucy Doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client. Hey, so this is that Apollo fellow, eh? Oh, yes. The name's Apollo. Look at him there. Arms all crossed like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle hair half-cooked? Noodle hair! Your noodle half-cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed, my keep's been kept, my noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's Noodles. I like how his name is literally Noodle. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy Doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon. Oh, wow. That's so creative. Noodle Guy. Oh, fuck me. Our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Hey, that's the sound we heard. Anything for you, Trucy Doll. Holy shite. Can't believe it, his name is Noodle Guy. Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for for a year and a half. Sheesh, I can't read. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectations on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. Aye. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So, last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's Noodles. Okay. So, noodles. So tell me more about Eldoon's Noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty. Why, they're saltier than salt. No, I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pops' stand back during his attorney days too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Eh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bulb out now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? Stolen stand. It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. That's what we heard. Right. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle. Ooh. Oh no. Aw. Maybe some bum carted it off. Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle balls were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhows, that's the deal. Good luck. Good. Huh? Wait. What exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Okay. Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about, too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Ah, listen to the lady's problem now, don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, okay. Someone stole a pair of my panties. What? Panties? Like his face. Like, oh shit. So they were, stolen. Your, my panties. Yes. Right. Panties. That's a crying shame. That is, Trucy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favourite panties. I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait. Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame. Yep. Shame, even. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty ball in your future, Apollo. Right. Can you help help out Trucy doll here too, you hear? Wow. What on earth? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Oh my. Well, the first item on our list. The accident. Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. He's going to pay us for this again. And the second item. Mr. Eldoon's request. To find his stolen stand. For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly. To the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases. You and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see. A hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties. Alright. Alright, I get to choose. Ooh. We'll go to the accident scene first. Accident scene. Kentucky. Oh my god, there's paint everywhere. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Feels like Chinatown. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about... What the fuck? The park over there too. Whoa! You're like one of those characters from Spyro. Spyro 2. Yeah, in Zephyr. That's really harsh. I don't really realise. It's mostly because of her face. Just the massive mouth and the little dot, like ditto dot eyes. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? Yeah, look. Just reminds me of one of those guys. You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Ooh. Money sounds like something my son would call his friend. Friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Eh? You! Kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family. They're the biggest organised crime syndicate in town. Uh-oh. If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Whoa! Right. Yay, way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum. Plum Kitaki. Wife of the 4th head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. Yeah, I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. I wanna look at the paint. Spilled paint. Can I just double click? Yeah, that works. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. Fair. And I'm left to clean up this mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course. Then you can make them clean up their own mess. Holy fuck, her mouth is huge. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Alright, well we learnt about paint. Right, let's talk. The Kitakis. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone, so... Yes. Whoa. What is it, Paulo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Druzy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl. You should know. We're gangsters. Oh! That means you're the bad guys. Druzy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. Oh my. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So, you're saying that business is in a slump. Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. Okay, last night's incident. There was a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course, you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. I should have known. One of our... I can't remember how you say that. Capo, I think? Thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since this morning. Bah. Cleaning up this... paint? Splattered paint. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over his paint. This paint. Then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see? I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. Oh yeah. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Holy shit. Don't be such a stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yeah. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see? The boss likes to give back to the people, you see. How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Oh right, I can move over this way. Aha! Oh dear, who are you? Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story. You know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Well, there she goes. I can examine. What the Someone climbing a fence. Trying to climb over the fence. Is that old bag? Oh no, I just saw like an old lady. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss. Stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No. Move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky. Wait a minute. Wait, what? We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Holy shit! You've aged. Well, of course she has. Suppose that's not too surprising. Jesus Christ. Detective? It's Emma Sky. Why is she wearing a lab coat? You'll hardly want to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are... curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Ah, why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental... hydro... something? Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff, if you would. Yes, ma'am. Oh, she's a bitch. No! How are we gonna get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh yes, that nice woman. I don't examine. Shit. Plum, we have more questions. People Park. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes. Quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would call as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances too. You're kidding. What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Private matter. So what is this private matter? So, what happened at your house? Bloomers. Last night. Eh? I got a bad feeling about this. Little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen. Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Mrs. Mrs. Kitaki's panties having much in common. Just imagine Mrs. Kitaki's panties. Ugh. I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Great, show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into? This time, Trucy. Oh boy. Oh! Okay. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother. Oh, she's a Kitaki too? Miss. Here, our flyer. The Write Anything Agency. Anything Agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? Oh my god, she just put a fucking like a label over it. So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Okay, that was strange. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Alright. Well, I guess we're done here. Time to move! Can we go to Eldoons? This is the scene of the stand theft. The scene of the stand theft. Bum bum bum. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. You can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Oh yeah, the ball. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. Oh god, what's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? 3 shots for the price of 1. So Wait. Meraktis? There's a sign. Meraktis Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait. Maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to know for sure, or to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Oh, it's Guy. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. That's probably true. Ooh. I'll examine first. Is that bowl? Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back for me, sonny boy, I'm begging you. Okay, we've retrieved a bowl. Right, so it shows the area around Mr. Wright's office. And this one, custom-made Eldoon's Noodles bowl, decorated with the Eldoon's Noodles mascot. Which is what? Is the mascot these symbols? You can't see my mouse. The symbol's on his sleeve. Oh yeah, I got completely lost with what I was doing. Eldoon's Noodles. So your stand. Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Aye. Passed down from father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand. Eldoon's noodles were stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it, on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Stolen stand. Were there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town, I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 PM, I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything. All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there, on the ground. Oh man, if you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Oh, there's a dog here too. I just noticed the doggy. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. Yeah, 3 cases. The garage. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right? You don't think the thief lives there, do you? Fair. Wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Right, okay. I want to examine the doggo. I didn't even notice it. Look, a doggy! Good boy, good boy. Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. And it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning. That's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon. For Spoon's sake. Pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Yeah, leave them to it. So, where can I move to? The garage. This is the place. I see a cat. Look at you, you little bastard. Bastard. Oh, the way I said that was weird. Okay. So this is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues. To a panty snatching. Clues. Like a pair of panties. Trucy? Could you try not saying panty so many times? Yes, please. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Ew, it's creepy. I see you, kitty. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty. Oh, it's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Oh my— oh, okay. I just noticed this. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Oh! There's something in the exhaust. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tyre. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Cell phone! It's got a watch attached to it too. What's here? Something blue. That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago, where they hid something in an exhaust, perchance? Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That's case 1-5. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow. I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. They always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if Hey, there's something in there. What? Wait a second, are these your... my panties? What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo, you're a genius. Amazing. No, really. Don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. Wow. Oh god, no, don't say that. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa, where'd that come from? How did that ball get in your panties? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Oh. Magic panties. They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Oh. Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage. Anyway. Oh no, I just noticed this. How on earth did that happen? Oh god. Pardon me. Oh dear. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. I've got the hiccups. No. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you? Are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. We don't have any evidence. No, then what are you smiling about? Oh, I wasn't smiling. It was the dust in here. I thought I was going to sneeze. Yeah, okay. Wachoo! Don't make faces like that. That's so misleading then. I know yawns are contagious, but sneezes? Well, I'm sure there's got to be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. Okay. I think I have to go back to the accident scene. Because this is the car that was used. From the looks of things. Eldoon. Did I do everything with Eldoon? I mean, I never examined the police car. Don't know if that makes a difference. I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car. Maybe they're tax evaders. Ah, sorry miss. No going into the clinic. Today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no. Nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play, Doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing, Doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbour and all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? I like how the dialogue didn't change. We got her panties back, after all. Eldoon, do you know anything about the Maractus clinic? Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Heh, probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning... That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbour. Fair. Not that I was surprised much. The doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd, eh? Never you mind about that. Okay. Okay, so where else could I go to? The accident scene, I guess? Oh, Kitaki Mansion. Did I miss something? Wait, is there something in the garbage? There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? There it is. It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow. And he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these. Which do you want to take? The mirror. Mirror slipped into pocket. Okay, so now I have that, I can actually go back to the garage and put that on the car. Eldoon! In the garage. Easy. Right there, boom. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Cha-ching, cha-ching. What? I was gonna say it's not letting me click it. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What, you're smelling like you know something I don't? You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. Show evidence. Now I can. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. Whoosh! Oh, torn off. The car that hit Mr. Wright was found in front of the Kitaki Mansion. Prop for performing magic. Found an exhaust pipe of a car at the Maractus Clinic. Found in the Maractus Clinic garage beneath a car. Who could have dropped it? Jesus Christ, don't need to scream. My clue is... this. Whoa! It's the same colour and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we could check it out. 2 pieces of evidence with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into someone. Something. Or someone. Well, looks like we just solved a case. So, the car that hit Daddy last night was this one. You are correct. It's sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Tracy. Apollo. Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. But this is hardly a case worth reporting. But I suppose we can go to Eldoon and then the clinic. Move! Go back to the Write Anything agency. And then we can go to the clinic. Jesus, that was a pain. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. Let's hope Daddy-o get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Right, let's have a word. Progress report. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened. What is this Maractus clinic anyway? Oh. All I've heard are the rumours. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organised crime. The Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. People park. It looks like something had happened in that park. Ah, a body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead. It's not our concern, in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and, found a missing article of clothing. My panties! Oh my god. That leaves the noodle stand. Yeah. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono! Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Wow, okay. And back to there. Okay. Oh, it's this chick again. You're the woman from the Kentucky place. Yes. I knew it. Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Teala. I have a request. Okay. I was going to examine for some reason. Right, what's your request? Your request? Let me guess. Something's been stolen. Your flyer. It says, now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my... well, my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him, then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? Okay. We have, yes. So what's your story? You frequent the Kentucky Mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet. You see, I'm to be married next month, to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's, a gangster. Yes, but the Kentuckys are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Miss Kentucky. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Murder in the park? What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kentucky Mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kentucky family's only son, correct? His name's Waki. Waki Kentucky. I brought a photo. What on earth? Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. So I'm a boss already, of this agency. I'll say, is what it said. Please help my Walkie, please. Right. My first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Wow! You know your stuff. Letter of request added to the court record. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. I just want to read this first. A letter of request from Alita Tiala. Okay. For the legal defense of her fiancé, Walkie Kitaki. I don't want to go to profiles. Yeah, let's go check out the crime. Which means we need to go into the what is it, don't we? We need to get into People Park. Detention center? Wait a minute. Kitaki Mansion. So this is it, the first murder crime scene. Ah, it's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? So, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the Kitaki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Whoa! Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. What? Who's this guy? I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies, but this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? Wait, they look awfully familiar. Ah, Fräulein. What is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dimsel place? Can I help? Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted, standing out here. I'll take you to the scene of the crime. Ooh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir, of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fräulein. What the fuck? I just got left in the dust. Yeah, I did. Of course. What about me? Whoa, what the balls? Okay, People Park. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fräulein. I'll be riding on it. Oh man, what a suave mofo. Sheesh. Who was that? Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? It's Emma again, of course. Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop, always getting in my way. Anyway, the scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? Make sure it's not fake. Or something. Ah, who knows. I'd recognise that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Tiala Alita. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out. So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Sheesh, okay. My god. So, okay, so the case. Detective Skye. Quiet, please. It's snack time. What the fuck? My god. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years. And they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? The next defense attorney? Oh, she's on about Phoenix. Your story. Detective Skye? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Oh, not again. Fuck me. Hmm. Okay, she just says the same thing. Okay. Who's he? Alright, well, I can't do anything else. Examine. What could I examine? There's this. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check what we came here to find at least. Yes, it's the noodle stand, I know. It's Eldoon's Noodles. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look, the stand. It says Eldoon. I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Right, well I've examined that. I can't really do much else, she won't let me do anything, bitch. Let me examine, man. Phoenix, we need your help. Wait. We need to go back here to go to the clinic. Sheesh. Yeah, Phoenix, give me a hand. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly. Didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who? Me? No. I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose, I know it. Okay. Murder. So, what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you know? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean, you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. Sky Connection. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know that other guy too. The other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Mysterious prince. Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Truthies. Indulge your concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph... No, he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances, after a fashion. Is that Clavier? Gavin Rock'n'Roll God Incarnate. Clavier? What a lovely name, he's so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. What was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. No, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective won't let us. Go to the office, under the silk top hat. You'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. There we go. Now if she knows we're an acquaintance of Phoenix, then she'll probably be a lot nicer. Underneath a silk hat. Oh, there. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Oh, it's for getting fingerprints. Huh? Whoa. You know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. White powder. Yeah, it's for uncovering fingerprints. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Hell yeah. Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. Right, go back and move. Back to the park. Goddamn, we have to move so much. Kinda wish they would just let you move to anywhere from any place, as opposed to having to jump through all these hoops. Oh, never mind. Right, present the white powder. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It couldn't be. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices yet? Yes. Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Everybody is. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento, from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Yeah, she is. Finally, I can actually do stuff. I can talk to her too. Yay! The case. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? Gunshot? Yeah, of course. A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop. Or a gangster. Ooh dear. Incidentally, the victim's name was Palmaractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Nice, thank you. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. What about the noodle stand? After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... there he is. Guy Eldoon. I should actually read all these different profiles. You can't play a lick. Right, yes. Future stage magician in training, apparently the daughter of Phoenix Wright. A suspicious-looking fellow, though he's apparently is Mr. Wright's physician. Proprietor of the noodle stand Eldoon's Noodles, once stolen stand found. Wife to the 4th Kentucky family boss, busy cleaning up paint spilled by her front gate. Woman who requested that I defend her fiancé, Emma Sky. Head detective on the case, obsessed with forensic science, mood touchy. Waki Kitaki, the defendant, heir to the Kentucky family empire, and Alita Tiala's fiancé. Ah, Clavia Gavin, spin imager and younger brother of Mr. Gavin, and acquaintance of Mr. Wright. Why doesn't it show my profile? Wait, how old is Emma Sky? 24. 25. 10 years ago. Wait. Or was it... he said 10 years ago, which said it'd be around the same age as Apollo. How old is Apollo? I'm confused. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. There we go, we got a noodle stand. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor. I'm starting to see a connection here. Your story? Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for the crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favours to repay to people back here. Favours? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. I think she does. The defendant. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around violently in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his, by any chance. Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Eh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Okay, the victim? A knife. Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's a physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off too, from the sounds of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah. Though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here. That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Right, now we can examine some stuff. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv. Handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Alright. Right, first choose a fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely on the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint on one fingerprint there. God, these black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. That's the darkest one, so, you know. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminium powder over the print. Sheesh. Just touch the screen like this, see? God, this is so much easier than the DS. Kinda glad I'm doing the Android version and not the DS version, because otherwise I'd have to blow it away, which would be a pain in the arse. Although you can actually do the mic thing where it's just static and then you press a button. And it does it pretty damn well. The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminium powder, so you just dust it on, and flick any excess off. Flick. Yeah, like you're brushing an especially stubborn fop off with your finger, like this. Wow, amazing. It's like magic. Isn't it, though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. Just put down a shitload, and then I'm assuming I just hold in. There we go. Oh wow, this worked out so much better. I'm just gonna do it around the edge. A match. There we go. Good, clear, quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police officer has samples so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay. Pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Who the hell's this? Oh, that's the victim. So, not hers. Wow, her fingerprint's actually the exact same as it was in the first game. That's impressive. Nope. Oh, It's not his. Wait a minute. That isn't his. Wait. To be fair, I guess it is his. Yeah, it is, okay. It just didn't look like it matched. I guess it was his. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yep. Oh yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look. Oh, look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. The trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Great. So that's a knife that belongs to Wacky. Well, shit. What else did we get? Time of death, 14th of June, after 10 PM. Oh, pardon me. After 10 PM, cause of death, single bullet to the right temple. Eldoon's noodle stand, victim died pulling it. Also known as a shiv. God, I fucking... Shiv. Hiccuped at the wrong moment. Found at the crime scene, bearing Wacky's prints. What else can I examine? What's in here? Anything? There's got to be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans, go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear! Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine! Could these have been stolen too? I mean, I think we know whose they are. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness, and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Oh. Could I not give her bloomers back? Oh, she ain't there anymore. Aww. I found her bloomers. Wait, right into the agency and then from here I can go to the detention center. Found a trash can at the People Park. Distinctive bloomers, to say the least. Definitely, for sure. Bum bum. Right, detention center. Not too bad. Ooh, even this looks snazzy. It's really cool to just see all the different screens be, like, redone to to HD, I guess. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you... Okay. Wait a minute, I never actually read, the victim's profile, did I? There we go. The victim, director of the Maractus Clinic, died pulling the noodle stand. What a way to go. You're the one on your way out, old... Ah, they're here. Holy shit. Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power, with a cute apron. You Wacky's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family, capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes. I'm all about capiching. Capished out? Capished loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. Oh, wow. I don't feel so good. What's the idea, old man? Oh dear. You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be Wacky. A G's not a G till he does hard time. Bizoy. You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Jesus. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Huh. You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me, I don't need no trial, I did it. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. Oh dear. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot, it's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. Okay. Oh, to be continued. Okay. I am actually going to end the session here, because I think I could probably do both trials next session, the former and the latter. Maybe. We'll see, I suppose. But yeah, this will be it'll be slightly shorter than 30 minutes, but I don't really mind. Either way, that is going to be the end of the session. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.